Hello and welcome. I am Paloma Rao. Let's take a look at the national headlines. Union Law Minister Salman Khurshid defends allegations of siphoning off funds to his NGO, produces evidence of holding camps for differently abled. And Khurshid loses his temper at the conference after a verbal duel with a reporter. Arvind Kejriwal continues to press for Khurshid's resignation over the scam, says the Law Minister would resign if he has any shame. The government confirms that it will not roll back its cap on 6 LPG cylinders. It's a double shocker in Haryana as a 13-year-old girl is allegedly raped for over 3 months and a school suspends her after the incident comes to light. And BCCI jumps into action immediately after Deccan Chargers ouster invites bid for a new IPL team. Law Minister Salman Khurshid today countered allegations against him. He produced pictures and documents showing evidence of holding camps for the disabled and also rebutted allegations of forgery and embezzlements of funds against an NGO with which he and his wife are associated. Khurshid announced that he will file a defamation suit against the private TV news channel which organized a sting operation and leveled charges against Khurshid and his wife. Khurshid, along with his wife Louise, asserted that the camps for the disabled organized by his Zakir Hussain Memorial Trust were held at different places in Uttar Pradesh.
We received from the UP Viklang office a copy of an affidavit that was filed by a particular gentleman who was at the time in that district where the trust was holding the camp and who subsequently was transferred to Uttar Pradesh. That person denies that he gave that affidavit. Very clear. That person denies that he gave that affidavit. So that story remains. We will handle that story when we move forward. This is mentioned in the India Today letter, Arun Puri's letter, where very clearly he said that as for the affidavit given by Mr. J.B. Singh, presently Registrar of Lucknow University, saying that his signatures were authentic and not forged, I regret to inform you that we have evidence to the contrary. Terrific. Evidence to the contrary that the affidavit could be wrong. Mr. J.B. Singh, you will be pleased to know that this is the picture of Mr. J.B. Singh giving out the implements at the camp which he today, according to the implications and the insinuations that we have.
The Law Minister, who is usually calm and composed, lost his cool at the press conference today. Khurshid had a verbal duel with a reporter from the TV channel who produced a sting against him.
If this continues,
RB Puri Sahab,
I'm asking you. Stop pointing at me. Stop pointing at me. You stop pointing at me.
As Salman Khurshid held his dramatic press conference on the allegations against his NGO in Uttar Pradesh, activist politician Arvind Kejriwal continued with his attack on the Law Minister. Addressing supporters at Parliament Street in New Delhi, where he has been protesting for 3 days now, Kejriwal said if Khurshid has any shame, he will announce his resignation. Kejriwal also accused Akhilesh Yadav's UP government of colluding with the centre in attempting to shield the union minister.
उन्होंने सब मान लिया भाई हाँ ये कुछ तो है लेकिन इसकी जांच करा लो और कह रहे हैं जांच अब अखिलेश यादव करा रहे हैं। अखिलेश यादव जी अब जांच नहीं करा रहे हैं, जांच की ऐसी तैसी कर रहे हो। जांच तो हो चुकी, जांच रिपोर्ट तो 12 जून को केंद्र सरकार को भेजी जा चुकी है। उस रिपोर्ट की कॉपी सारे देश के सामने है। अभी जांच तो हो चुकी, अब दोबारा जांच की क्या जरूरत है? अब वो जांच की लीपापोती की जा रही है। तो उनके उन्होंने कोई जवाब नहीं दी जो महत्वपूर्ण चीज थी। जब तक सलमान खुर्शीद साहब कानून मंत्री हैं, वो सारे सबूतों को नष्ट कर देंगे, वो सारे गवाहों को तोड़ देंगे, उनको कानून मंत्री से इस्तीफा देना पड़ेगा, उनको गिरफ्तार होना पड़ेगा, तभी ये निष्पक्ष जांच हो सकती है, नहीं तो निष्पक्ष जांच नहीं होगी। ये 2009-2010, 1 अप्रैल 2009 से 31 मार्च 2010 का मामला है। इस एक साल के अंदर सलमान खुर्शीद जी और उनकी धर्मपत्नी की एनजीओ के ऊपर आरोप है कि उन्होंने कैंप नहीं लगाए। अधिकतर, हो सकता है कुछ एक आध लगाया होगा, लेकिन अधिकतर कैंप उन्होंने नहीं लगाया और सारा सामान वो खा गए इनका, विकलांगों का। ये आरोप है। ये जो फोटो है, इस फोटो के पीछे एक बैनर लगा हुआ है। इस बैनर में तारीख लिखी हुई है 17 जुलाई 2010। पकड़े गए सलमान खुर्शीद।
Stepping up its attack against anti-graft activist Arvind Kejriwal, Congress today charged him with trying to gain cheap popularity by levelling charges against Salman Khurshid. Minister of State in the PMO, V. Narayanasamy, said that Kejriwal is indulging in cheap popularity and did not know what democracy and parliamentary procedures are. He said that Kejriwal would one day feel the heat and learn a lesson.
Kejriwal, it has become a fashion for him, right from Anna Hazare's time, to raise allegations against minister without any proof. In fact, I would like to say that whatever information Sri Kejriwal is giving is half-baked information. He is calling people, telling them, give me the information, and then he is going to the media. Unfortunately, the electronic media in this country is clamoring for TRP. And without verifying what all facts they are given, now they are giving it to the media. Today, the news channel which telecasts on Salman Khurshid and Louis Khurshid, now they are going to face the court. 100 people are not going to decide the fate of this country. Every member of parliament has won by 20 lakh voters. Parliament members are more responsible. These people are street the shouters, whom we will not consider as a person who can demand anybody's and everybody's resignation. One day they will face the heat.
The Congress party accused India against corruption leader activist Arvind Kejriwal of playing politics on the issue of corruption rather than looking for ways to end it. They demanded that Kejriwal be arrested for disturbing the peace and law and order. Senior Congress leader Shri Prakash Jaiswal said in Kanpur that more than finding a solution to the problem of corruption, the IAC is playing politics.
समस्या के समाधान से ज्यादा राजनीति करने की कोशिश की जा रही है। ऐसी राजनीतिक हथकंडों को बंद किया जाना चाहिए।
देखिए, मैंने बताया, अभी बताया कि कांग्रेस एक ताकतवर कांग्रेस बन रही है। इसके लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो भी सहयोगी हैं वो बार बार आरोप कर रहे हैं। और केजरीवाल जैसे लोग जो हैं, ये गए 2 साल से आरोपी करते रहे हैं। उन्होंने जो अन्ना हजारे के साथ कार्यक्रम रखा था, उसके हमने जो भी प्रिकॉशंस लेने हैं, एक्ट करने हैं, वो सब डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी ने किया है। लेकिन उनको राजनीति करना है। अभी पार्टी उन्होंने बनाई है, पार्टी बना के वो काम चला रहे हैं, तो हम क्या करें अभी?
देखिए, हम लगातार कहते थे कि उनकी पॉलिटिकल एम्बिशन है, वो राजनीति करना चाहते हैं। वो सत्ता, उनके मुंह में सत्ता को देख के पानी आता है। वो किसको बी टीम किसको ए टीम बताते हैं। हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले। ये भी उनकी एक ख्वाहिश है और वो जो सोचना चाहे उनको अधिकार है सोचने का।
Rural Development Minister Jairam Ramesh today came to the defense of his cabinet colleague Salman Khurshid and expressed hope that the law minister will emerge from this ordeal with his honor and integrity intact. Ramesh's defense came after Arvind Kejriwal led the IAC campaign for the law minister's resignation, alleging that Khurshid and his wife Louise were involved in cases of financial misappropriation and forgery in the Zakir Hussain Memorial Trust owned by them. Ramesh in a statement expressed his confidence in his good friend and colleague. Meanwhile, BJP leader Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi asked for a clarification from the law minister Salman Khurshid after charges of corruption were levelled against him. He said Khurshid himself should order a probe into the whole matter and that by using unparliamentary language, the government and the anti-graft activists Kejriwal were weakening the issue.
जहां तक कानून मंत्री जी का सवाल है, उन्हें तूतू मैमे में फंसने के बजाय इस पूरे के पूरे आरोप पर दूध का दूध पानी का पानी करना चाहिए और बेहतर तो होगा कि वो खुद कानून मंत्री हैं, इस मुद्दे के आगे बढ़कर के जांच की बात करें।
I told many officers of Uttar Pradesh government in various districts have said that our signatures are forged and no such distribution was done. It is a very serious matter. At least there must be some humanity that even in case of funds given by Government of India to a trust for poor people, for handicapped people, for physically disabled people, even that is supposed to be misappropriated or not being given, and verification is sought to be done.
ये निश्चित है कि सरकार क्या कहीं भी राज्य या केंद्र की सरकारें भ्रष्टाचार अगर खुद कर रही है तो उनसे ही वो मिटाने की अपेक्षा नहीं की जा सकती। वो तो बाहर से ही मुद्दे उठाने पड़ेंगे। अगर भ्रष्टाचार नहीं है तो वो जवाब दे पाएंगे। अगर घोटाला हुआ है, लाखों रुपयों का चुराड़ा हुआ है, तो फिर तो जांच होनी पड़ेगी।
The BJP has hit out at Union Law Minister Salman Khurshid after the IAC demanded his resignation over charges of misappropriation of public funds. The BJP asked Khurshid as well as the Congress to clarify the matter or get ready to face a stormy parliament session. The BJP promises to take the issue to the parliament in this winter session. BJP leader Yashwant Sinha said that Salman Khurshid and the Prime Minister should take a collective decision, failing which the issue will be raised in parliament. Congress General Secretary Digvijay Singh today accused Arvind Kejriwal of having basic instinct to malign Sonia Gandhi's family and asking him to stop using the national flag during his protests for political purposes. Rejecting Kejriwal's allegation against the Congress president's son-in-law Robert Vadra about his business deals with DLF and over the functioning of Law Minister Salman Khurshid's NGO as baseless, Singh said that after being exposed by Anna Hazare, who parted ways with him, the IAC activist turned politician was looking for a political space. He stated that there are a few questions which Kejriwal should be answering himself, which at some point of time he would like to bring into the public domain. He, however, declined to state what those questions were, saying that they will be brought out at the appropriate time. More news coming your way after a short break. Stay tuned.